Yeah.
Another poet.
How do you follow that? How do you follow that?
I know, man. That is extremely difficult.
When you said... sorry. Something came in my head. Remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Jeffrey went to that poetry thing?
Oh, cannons!
Cannons! Hey, what was his name? What was his name?
And the thunder!
What was his name?
what's his name?
Some French kind of name. What was his name?
Raphael De La Ghetto.
De La Ghetto. Oh my god.
Classic. You two are spot on the trivia,
Deanie,
man.
you're my guy, man.
Yeah,
Come
you're
on.
on the
I do
trivia
my thing,
team.
man. I do what I've got to do.
Okay,
What we saying?
yeah, good, man. Right, you may have heard what we said. Well, I said straight up, I thought it was a good win, but I also counterbalanced that by saying I thought Sevilla, I got to be honest, they were dreadful, man. You know what I mean? I really did think that they were poor. I mean, Turkish made the point that they rotate in the side, maybe they struggle in the Liga, and yes, they did have some injuries, as we have, as most teams have, but even so, I was very disappointed in them. But listen, it was a 2-0 win, and we go again. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, in terms of Sevilla, like they did have a couple of injuries coming into tonight, and I feel like Ramos had an injury as well. He had a calf injury, so that's why he wasn't here tonight. But if I was a Sevilla fan, if I saw that, knowing that we needed a win, I'd be very, very disappointed because they offered absolutely nothing. They didn't try. We wasn't under pressure at any point during that game. It was complete control. Yeah. It was practically complete control, and their only shot in the game came in the 95th minute.
Was it the 90th? I was giving them credit. I thought it was the 85th minute. It was late though, nevertheless.
It was literally almost the last kick of the game. I was like, wow, that's when you are trying to do something now. It didn't make no sense. It didn't absolutely make no sense. And most of the players that you would expect them to start the game were on the bench. Rakitic was on the bench. Murray came on, injured himself, and come off again 2 minutes later. Do you know what I mean? It was just.
So when I saw that, it was kind of difficult for me to gauge just how good Arsenal were. I mean, don't get me wrong, we were a far the better team. That goes without saying. But it was kind of difficult for me to really gauge, coming off the back of 2 defeats, if we've improved that much, because the opposition was such that we just rolled over them. They were totally passive.
I hear that, and I agree with that. But you know what they say, at the end of the day, you got to beat what's in front of you. And
that's true. That's true.
And we made it look pretty easy. Martinelli, brilliant tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Yes, the final ball is probably that last thing that he needs to complete. And we've been saying that for a couple of years now, probably, actually. I mean, last season he did very, very well in terms of finishing, but it's just findable when he's creating. Just get that zip. Saka, great again. He took his goal very, very well, and he got his assist from Trossard. Interchanging at the front was good. Could have offered more. Obviously, he got his goal as well, but could have offered more. But at the same time, what having said previously, he's the closest player to Jesus in terms of playing style, and it's just great to see. And as much as I do love Eddie as a player, and you know what, Turkish, you literally said it. You was talking to someone a couple minutes ago. You said it. You was talking about playing to Eddie and trying to help him out, but then Eddie's got to develop his game at the same time. So, and this is what I was saying to Belgium on the other day, and I say, bro, like he always says, Eddie's this type of player. He can't do this, that, and the other. So why is it too much of me to ask for this brother that asks for the full T-shirt that's on 100 bags a week to develop your game a little piece? It's not too hard. I'm not asking for too much, am I?
It's fair.
No, you are.
Belgium's his dad. He must be his dad or something. I mean, he must be his dad.
But you know what it is, right? It's the Ghanaian connection with Belgium.
But if
you say Ghanaian connection on the space, Deanie, he flips.
Oh, really?
He acts like it's got nothing to do with that.
No.
It's so true. It's so true. No, but we love Belgium. We do love Belgium.
We do.
Come on, OG.
What would I say? Rice, solid as ever. Well done from Rice. Saliba, centre-back pairings were great. One thing I will say on Havertz, I would say his performance was fine margins today. It wasn't bad, but it could have been way better.
Exactly.
Because if he just gives himself that bit of conviction in that first minute where he has that chance and tries to get it on, he could have probably scored, or at least get on the top. He just show it. And I feel like as the game was going on, he has that chance that goes just past the post and this, that, and the other. But he was showing himself a bit more. But at the same time, there were times where even Martinelli, I think he put the ball in twice, and Havertz could have even went and headed for the ball. He doesn't. that's a player.
No, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, even with the
It's in
header,
his
right?
body language.
It's not just the fact that he didn't score. It's the fact that it lacked conviction, like you said. He didn't get it on target, and it was like we're all looking at it and we think, oh, come on, bro. You know what I mean? You should be doing better than that. I mean, that being said, he did have a very good effort in the second half that went very close. And he had a shot that looked like it was on target, but it got blocked. At the time, we were like, yo, you shanked it. And then we saw it again. And then we saw actually it hit a deflection. So we're still waiting for him to catch fire, I think it's fair to say. And my criticism of him is that he flits in and out of games too much. I want to see him demanding the ball. I want to see him take control, or if not take control, impose yourself on the game. The same way Martinelli and Saka did today, demanding the ball. When they get the ball, doing positive things of it, going forward rather than going sideways or back.
You know, on Big Six, I don't think Toles made this up, but that's the first place I heard Shy Havertz when he was at Chelsea. And I just thought it's a play on Kai. Kai. Bro, he's shy on the pitch. He's shy. He doesn't want it.
Yeah, he's not a confidence guy.
He doesn't want it. I mean, the space is there, and today you're the 10. Drop into the space, get the ball, turn, the ball. Do something. Instead, he just getting further and further away from the space. Many times.
I know it's a bit of a stretch, right? But a couple of weeks ago, one of my brothers, Steve, he very kindly took me to the England game, and I was watching Bellingham. First time I seen him up close and personal. That guy, man, seriously, demanding the ball, like haranguing the players, give it. And then when he got it, he's not looking to pass sideways, or he's looking up. Looking to see if there's a run, and he'll carry it. You know what I mean? What can I do? How can I get, you know what I mean? And that's what I want to see from Havertz. Because after all, he is a £65 million player. So we're expecting to see something, man. So far, we've not really seen it.
I agree. And you know what? I mean, like, yes, we do want to see more. But one thing, a lot of our players have had their own battles trying to be adjusted to this new way of playing that we're playing now. To be fair, like Odegaard hasn't been great. Most of our players just haven't hit the heights of last season because we are playing a new way. And then Havertz, as a new player coming in to try and adapt to that system now, it's going to take him time. It is going to take him time. It's annoying to say because you'd think being here in the Premier League, he would have just gone on by now. And you'd think being at Arsenal, being at the back of Arsenal, where we're going right now, it's different to Chelsea. And
well, he's had 12 Premier League games, or is it 11, something like that, and then he's had the Champions League games and a couple of cup games as well. So
he's playing a lot of football, a lot.
Yeah, I think that's because the manager's trying to get as much out of him as he can to show people like us lot that he's worth that fee.
Better pray on that one. You better pray hard.
There's a fine line between trying to, play him until he shows something for us, or play him until it shows something about you.
Just very quickly, Deanie, because we got to head out soon. But in terms of the team for Saturday, against Burnley, would you make any changes or what?
What he wants to ask you, Deanie, let me get the question out for Laurie. If Eddie's back.
No, he's already said that he played Trossard because he's closer to Jesus.
I'm playing with you.
Yeah. No, is there anyone else? For example, the goalkeeping team, how's that running?
Say that again, sorry.
The goalkeeping situation. The goalkeeping situation, we've not really talked about that much today on the show. Maybe because you had such an easy win.
I think I've said this previously. I'm flip a coin. I couldn't really care less. I do feel sorry for Ramsdale because he did a lot for us last season, and you know what? Football's ruthless. Yeah. Football's a humbler, and we just got to move with it. We have to move with it.
Tomiyasu
when he gets his chance, but when he does get his chance, he has to take it. He has to.
Yep, agreed. Tomiyasu and Zinchenko was.
Tomiyasu starts. I'm hoping it wasn't an injury today and it was just tactical.
Yeah.
We was controlling the game, so we didn't really need him. Do you know what I mean? We didn't really need to defend today, so I'm hoping that it's just tactical. Tomiyasu starts. Kai Havertz will probably start again in midfield. Actually, no. Why can't Vieira start on Saturday?
Yeah, I know Turkish for one. He's very strong in support of Vieira getting the starting berth against Burnley.
I'd start Vieira on Saturday.
Yeah, I wouldn't be averse to that. I wouldn't be averse to that at all.
He's an Arteta player too.
Yeah, yeah. He is.
So, give him a go.
Give him a go. Why not? At the end of the day, it's not just about proving whether Havertz can do it. It's about getting the best from the team. So.
And it's favourable, and it's definitely a favourable run of games coming up as well. So it's like, Do it,
Yeah.
do it. Give these players that I haven't had with someone like Nelson as well. Give him some time in these next few games against the Burnleys, against the Lutons. You know what I mean? Just let's do something.
Yeah,
Okay, bro. Listen, thank you very much. Very good
Return.
call as always.
Love
and
my bro.
hopefully speak at the weekend. Take care.
Of course.